celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, what is going on, everybody, man? Shout out everybody in the building. Yeah, man, it's a great week to be a Minnesota Vikings fan. Who hype? I know I'm hype, man. Shout out everybody, man. Hit the like button if you're hype, man. You already know what time it is. Let's get our people in the building. Shout out Marty McFly in the building. I see you. Shout out Mr. I Wanna Mark. I got you. Let's go, man. Oh, yes, I did. Shout out to y'all, man. Let's go, man. Shout out Salif in the building. I see you, man. SKOL for life. Barber fade them up, man. Let's get it all day. Ed, what's good with you? Shout out to you. Appreciate you tapping in as well. We got everybody in the building. We got some news that we are going to actually break tonight for the channel for Friday. Y'all stay tuned, man. I got you, man. I got you. Shout out to y'all, man. Let's go. Shout out Purple Pop in the building, man. Defense is bringing stability to the squad. Mr. Wilson was on fire. Shout out to Hippie. I see you in the building. Let's get it. Norse, what's good with you? Shout out to Norse, man. Just got home. Good timing. That's a fact. Shout out Jace Jackson in the building. Delt, what's good? Hey, F everybody. Nah, that's a fact. Straight up, man. Let's go, man. Shout out everybody in the building, man. Let's get it, man. Y'all ready for this, man? Y'all ready for this, man? Shout out Bob. He thought about you big time. No, man, listen, this is the thing, man. I feel like it's definitely we, because none of the things that y'all are about to witness here this week would be possible without the squad. You feel me? Like straight up, shout out to the squad. Shout out Northfields too, man. Northfields a big part too. Shout out my guy, man. Matter of fact, man, let me get to the real button, man.
Like a dog in the street.
Yeah. Northfields like a dog in the street. You hear me? Shout out North, man. Let's go, man. Shout out WV Walker. Hey, I'm new. Hey, welcome to Purple Game, man. Everybody welcome our guy, man. WV Walker. Are you West Virginia? Are you from West Virginia? Is West Virginia in the crib? Do we got West Virginia in the crib or what, man? Let us know, Walker. Let us know, man. We got West Virginia in the crib or what? Let us know, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, man. Hey, listen, you're going to be glad that you tapped in with this family. I'm going to keep it honest with you, though. You're going to be happy you tapped in with this side of the Vikingism. I'm going to tell you right now, man, welcome, my brethren. You feel me? Like, because it don't get no better than what we got going on. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Shout out to you for sure, man. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here, man. He said, Idaho in the house. Okay, shout out Idaho, man. Let's go. Shout out Idaho, man. Jackson is the only person I know from Idaho. That's what makes Jackson so popular on this channel, bro, is because Jackson is my bro that I know from Idaho. You hear me? Like, I don't know nobody now. When everybody asks me, they be like, bro, I be like, man, my boy stay in Idaho. Hell, you talking about? You think I don't know about the potatoes? Shit, boy, quit playing with me, man. Shout out Jackson in the crib, man. For sure, as always. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. For sure. Let's go, man. We got Delt, man. Joseph, what's good, man? Sitting in the private club. Damn, you sitting in the private club? My boy in the club. You in the club right now, Joseph? What you got going on, man? You in the club? Hey, I guess it is time to celebrate, you know what I mean? Because we back. You feel me? The Vikings are back. Hey, look, man, the vibes are different. The vibes are different. You know, just a week ago, bro, it was not sweet. You feel me? Just a week ago, we were sitting on here kind of down a little bit. You know, I was trying to encourage you guys, but there was a lot of deadbeat downers. Oh, Mr. I Want to Marks from Idaho. That is right. Damn, I forgot. I actually mailed Mr. I Want to Mark. Yeah, my bad, Jackson. My bad. I know 2 people from Idaho. My bad. That's right. My boy, man. My boy Bob from Idaho. God damn, how'd I forget? How'd I forget? My bad, Mr. I Want to Mark, man. Damn, that's a violation, man. Flag on the play, man. Rap, man. Throw the flag on me, Bob, man. Damn. My bad, bro. Oh, shout out my dog, man. Oh, Harmsy. I got it. Harmsy, boy. I'm glad you popped in, Harmsy. Shout out Harmsy, man. I got to get you. We got to do a show, bro. Matter of fact, are you available right now? Damn, bro. Like, my bad. That's on me. Another flag. Rap just slipping tonight. I'm supposed to get my boy Harmsy on, man. I need to get Harmsy on. Harmsy, let me know if you're free, man. Tap in tonight. I'll text you the link. if you got a minute. If not, no big deal. We'll set it up for sure, man. I think I want to do a Saturday morning coffee show. I'm a coffee connoisseur for the ones who don't know. And I'm thinking like, you know, on Saturdays, I want to drink coffee and talk Vikings, and I think you guys really like the Sunday morning show. There was a ton of activity. Y'all were getting vocal in the building, so like morning seemed good. I love morning. I'm a morning dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I think I'm gonna do that. So I think Saturday mornings may turn into another version of a weekly thing where we wake up early and we just drink some coffee, talk some Minnesota Vikings and chill. Talk some Minnesota Vikings and chill, man. But yeah, man, let's see what we got going on, man. Hey, like a dog in the street. Shout out Joker. Hey, we gonna drag it. We gonna drag it. Now, what I will do, I think I gotta bring it in. I'm gonna have to pull that sound bite into my audio mixer though, because I'm gonna have to raise like a dog in the street and lower the other one. I'm gonna have to even it out. But it was a rush. It was a rush job because I just wanted to hurry up and get it on the soundboard. You feel me? But I got you. I gotta do my thing, man. I gotta do my thing, man, for sure. Uh let's go, man. Who we got? Joe, my coffee is 7.25. B flow drawing things up against Lamar. Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact. We're gonna react to a bunch of news that came out. First thing I want to talk about is the trade deadline, the obvious, right? The trade deadline, obviously, the Minnesota Vikings sat on their hand. Now, this is the thing. I was talking to Delt too. Harmsy, you said you could be available. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me get my boy Harmsy on, man. I miss my boy, man. Hold up. This is nice. I need somebody to talk to, God damn it. Who better than my boy Harmsy out this big? Hold on, Harmsy. I got you. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Hey, Harmsy, I'm gonna send it on X, bro. I'm gonna send the link on X. It's just easier, so I don't have to like copy and go to my dang phone and all that stuff. So let me see. Y'all, give me 1 second. My bad, bro. I got you. Here you go. Here you go, man. Relax. Let's go. That laugh is crazy. I need to know who that is laughing in the background. We got to figure out who that last laugh was, bro. Like we got to figure out who that last laugh was, bro. Shout out Maddie, man. I see you in the building. Asante Samuels is supposed to visit us. Yes, he's visiting us on Friday. Asante is visiting us on Friday. So he's visiting a ton of teams, though. Yeah, I mean, he's going to visit a bunch of teams, but I mean, I bet you that we're definitely going to be top of his list. And one thing about the Minnesota Vikings, one thing we could be proud of is when players come and get in the building, like once they actually can get in the building, usually they don't want to leave, bro, because our facilities and everything about it is just it's really good. You know what I'm saying? So we usually can lock them up once we get them in the building. So hopefully Friday, my boy don't leave. Fuck, where's Harmsy's? Harmsy, what's your X again, bro? That ain't it. Hold on. Yeah, bro. Once we get them in the building, bro, it's a wrap. Harmsy, drop your X real quick, bro. What's your Twitter again? Asante can fuck off. Now his dad, I will say his dad was tripping. His dad was tripping, bruh. His dad was tripping. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, got you. His dad was tripping, bruh. For real. That is his dad, right? That be talking shit, or am I tripping? All right, let me see. Boom. All right, my boy Harmsy should be on the way any minute now. We got my boy Harmsy gonna be on the way any minute. You heard? Get my boy Harmsy on. Let me pull up some Vikings news while we wait on him real quick. But yeah, his dad was really popping. I think that's his pops, isn't it? Is that his pops? Shout out Lone Wolf in the building, man. I see you, man. What's good with you? He coming Friday. Yeah, we got he's coming to visit the team Friday. He's coming to visit the team Friday, so that's good. I have confidence that if he visits the team, that he's gonna stay. My guy, look at the dog.
What up?
Let's go, Hamzy. Man, I'm glad to get you on, man. You know, tonight I didn't even think about it. It slipped my mind, but I remember I told you, I'm like, yo, next week we're gonna make it happen. So I'm glad it was spurred of the moment. You have availability, man, to talk some Vikings football, man. How you feeling about the squad, man?
Man, I'm glad we had that win because, when you had asked me to come on, I was like thinking to myself, yeah, I will, but I'm not going to really have many positive things to say.
Yeah.
I was, just like everyone else, just pissed off. And this win was much needed, I think, for the fans, to get the locker room back, because I was hearing rumors that KOC was losing the locker room, and I don't know how true that is, but I mean, that win really changed the outcome of where the season is going.
Yeah.
That loss could have been just almost near the end of the season, or the end of the season, or the start of a run.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was a huge win for the Minnesota Vikings, man. Huge. We needed that. A lot of people didn't think we were going to win the game. Like I was one of the few where I was like, all right, it's going to be a tough game, but I think my fandom took control like maybe a couple hours before the game during the pep rally, and then maybe the day before, where I'm like, all right, Purple Gang, man, look here, man. We got a chance, bro. Let's just be excited. Deep, my heart was telling me yes. My mind was telling me no, man. You know what I mean? Shout out R. Kelly in the building, man. Hey, it was just one of those deals where I'm like, yo, if we can just play a clean game, don't turn the ball over, and we have our defense back, like I think we could definitely make something happen. And sure enough, it did, man. We tried to give it to them, though. There's some penalties where I'm like, man, oh man, why? Like Treveria, what's his name? Trevius Thomas. I'm like, yo,
Tavari.
yeah,
Yeah.
this dude, man, he tried to hold us back, but we overcame it, bro. We overcame it. How you feeling about our boy JJ McCarthy, Holmes? You talk to us.
I'm gonna have the big unpopular opinion here, but
Okay.
I am so thankful because I have been sick of hearing everyone talk about Max Brosmer.
Yeah.
As if he is that he would be some savior. I think JJ is the guy. He versus the Bears. Yeah, there's that pick six. It's his first game.
Yeah.
Injuries happen, and I think he keeps proving that he is the guy, and like Two Tone said, hyped. Like absolutely, like everyone should be pumped up about this guy. He's getting better and better.
Yeah.
And he's he's a proven winner, and the interceptions, a few more interceptions than what in what 3 games he's played, but I mean, he's technically still a rookie, and he's going to be the guy. We have our franchise quarterback. I'm not scared to say that.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. Shout out to that. I feel the same way. I think a lot of us feel that way too, man, especially after that game and after the first game. Shout out to my boy Marty McFly, man, with the $9.99. He said JJ's gonna bring us to the promised land. SKOL for life, PG.
100%.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
And someone in the and I don't know if you're watching. Someone in the Discord had posted a meme. And I think this is what it sums everything up perfectly. I want someone to look at me the way Jordan Addison looks at JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
And there was that picture of just Jordan Addison just looking at JJ, just smiling, just like, this is the guy.
Yeah, hold on. I might find it.
And I don't know who posted it, but I saw it, and like, I mean, for one, it was funny, and two, it's just like, I think it really, really shows that, it was a game changer for this whole season.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Like him being back in the lineup gave the team a boost. Like, listen, shout out to the defense. I don't want to take anything away from what the defense did. The defense absolutely balled out and they deserve a ton of credit, if not most of the credit, in my opinion, right? But you could also make a point that them just having their leader back, because regardless if you like how it sounds or not, JJ McCarthy is the leader and the team looks at him as such. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole team, you can tell. Even the vets, the way they gravitate around 9, man, is to me, it just shows it tells you a lot more than about just his play. It tells you about how he carries himself as a leader in that locker room, as a 22-year-old guy. You know, I don't want to call him a kid, but you know, a guy. I know me and you, Harmsy, we probably old enough to be his father.
100%. I turned 40 on Saturday, and it's
yeah,
like,
it is. So yeah, so I mean, it's just amazing. It's amazing to watch, bro. Like, and you know, some people can say, well, he's a little immature, but I mean, he's 20. You also got to consider, man, he's 22, man. Like, what the hell were we doing at 22? Shit, I couldn't
well,
imagine.
and quarterbacks, most quarterbacks, I mean, how many are playing at that age? How many are starting at 22? A lot are like, just going in the league, and, and they're sitting for, how many years?
Yeah, yeah, man. It takes a minute for them quarterback. When they come in at 22, man, usually those are the guys that are going to be sitting until they're like 24, 25 before they
Mhm.
even touch the field, sniff the field, you know? So shout out to it, man. I am excited about this defense though. And it feels good. I think I'm trying to find that picture that you were talking about. I know somebody in our Vikings community had to. I don't have my Discord on my computer, so I can't pull it up, but I'm sure somebody on X posted it. I'll keep searching as we're talking, but this defense though, man, with having all of our guys back, shout out Eric Wilson, bruh. Like, I mean, golly, let's give that dude a Ric Flair, man, for real. I mean, it
And
was
speaking of
amazing.
shout outs, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead, shout him
I
out.
said, speaking of shout outs, Levi Drake Rodriguez.
Let's go, man.
NFC,
Sheesh.
it's, man, I am excited about that guy. There was some, I think everyone, the whole John Randall thing. So, he became a fan favorite. And at the beginning of the camp, I didn't know if he was going to make the team with, with Hargrave and Allen and Harrison
Yep.
Phillips at the time and Redmond. But man, I love that guy. He's
Man,
improving
he's a
every
beast.
game and he is making plays.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Shout out. Hold on. Let me go grab this real quick. My bad, y'all. In the chat, man. I'm trying to find this picture here, but who dropped the 19? What is that? 19? Shout out my SKOL bro, man. He said we got us a sicko at quarterback. Hey, I love that shirt too, SKOL bro. I'm gonna talk to you a little more after the stream, man. I seen you posting it and stuff in our chats as I was setting up the show, but I want to touch on that because that shirt is fire. Here we go. I got the picture, Harmsy. Hold on. Let me share the screen. This is the picture that Harmsy was talking about right here. Find you somebody, right, who looks at you like Jordan Addison looks at our QB1, bro. Find you somebody who looks at you like this. Let me click it so it can blow up. Find you somebody. Listen, for all the married men in the building or the married women, if your wife or your husband ain't looking at you like that right there, oh man, you might gotta go find you somebody else. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, this right here is what you call real love, my brother. Hey, that's fire. You feel me? What'd he say? Like a dog in the street. Let's go, man. Nah, this picture is amazing, man. It's a classic right here. It's a classic. Jordan Addison excited.
And that picture, and the why I brought it up, because that picture, that says it all. That is, we have our guy, and
Yeah.
Jordan Addison knows it.
Yep. He damn sure does. He like, boy, it's gonna be a nice couple years for me. Now that's saying that if Jordan Addison actually signs an extension, because could this possibly be Jordan Addison's last season as a Minnesota Viking, Harmsy? I mean, I know we kind of touched on that. I feel like in the off season a little bit too, where we were saying, I don't know, man. Like, because he may want the bag. He may want the bag.
And he's gonna get the bag.
Are we gonna give him the bag
But
though? I think
I
that's
mean,
the question.
Right now, I don't think they will.
Yeah.
Just because of too many off field. If he had a head on his shoulders, he would be back, and
Yeah.
they would be paying him.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter that they've paid Justin Jefferson already. Like he would be paid.
Yeah.
And I think, I think every Vikings fan should want him back. There should be no
No, that's
reason not to want him back. He's one of the few draft picks that Kwesi should be proud of.
yep.
Um, but he's a kid too. Like
Yeah.
like you said, when we were young, we did stupid shit.
Yeah. No, that's a fact, man. Shout out everybody in the building. We got Eric
I
from New
still do
Mexico,
stupid shit.
Florinda, and Raquel. Shout out to y'all in the building, man. Hold up, man. We got a Tyson, I see you, but we have a hold on, I gotta find it real quick. Blunt, I see you. Hold on, I'm looking for somebody specific here. Cause we got somebody in the chat, man. Hold on, where you at? Wow, here we go. Shout out to our guy, man, our old friend, our old family, still family. Skolja Soup in the building, man. Let's go, Skolja Soup. Shout out Skolja Soup. He said, question rap. Do you think if Kwesi, the Wilfs on what is that? And to what is that? I don't even know what that is. Damn, I feel like Floyd Mayweather again trying to read a book. I'm telling you, man,
He
you
whiffs
gotta,
on another first round pick. Will we move on from him after 2026?
yeah. I mean, I don't think so. In my personal opinion, I think we should. We have to hit on draft picks. Like we have to. We have to hit on draft picks. But do I think the Wilfs will? No. I don't think they will. I think the Wilfs actually kind of. Oh, he said another. Okay, my bad, bro. I thought you was hitting me with a trick word, but I'm like, hold up, man. I know my vocabulary pretty decent, but Norse will tell you, man. Sometimes I'm like Floyd Mayweather trying to read the kid book sometimes on the screen, man. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Yeah, hey. But no. How do you feel, Harmsy? Do you think they will fire him? Do you think they'll let him go if he whiffs on another first rounder?
I wouldn't consider Donovan Jackson a whiff. I do think he's going to be a starting guard for us for years to come.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you gotta. Yeah, he does good with undrafted guys, but you got to get those first round picks.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have had Trent McDuffie. We could have had Kyle Hamilton, but he
Yeah.
traded down to get Lewis Seen. Like, and still to this day, like it was just stupid. There
It was.
there's and there was a lot of people trying to defend him, but there's just no defending that. You
No.
have an all pro guy that's right there. You take him. It's your first pick. It's gonna, and essentially, not only did he with 1 year with that, basically all those players were busts, but he got rid of almost everyone from the draft before. So
Yeah.
that's two drafts that basically we didn't have. Yeah, we got Darius. What Darisaw was, I think, the only one from the draft previous that was kept. Everyone else was cut. Maybe one other guy. So it's essentially like two drafts, and like Chasserat, yeah, he wasn't the best pick, but yeah, I mean he's still out there. Kellen Mond, yeah, he sucks.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's some other guys that did not need to be cut, in my opinion. So that's two drafts essentially that we've lost from Kwesi.
Yeah. Nah, man, it really is. I mean, it's gonna be a topic always. I feel like unless like we feel like this, we feel like McCarthy is the guy, and I think that will solve a lot of problems. So I say this: if McCarthy plays these next 9 games to a level like he played on Sunday and better, then I'm telling you right now, there's going to be no discussion about letting Kwesi walk out that door. Because regardless if KOC was the guy who selected JJ McCarthy, I mean, obviously the general manager is going to get his flowers because he's the general manager. So like shit, there's people are going to say, oh, see, Kwesi found us a quarterback. So it's one of those deals where I think it's a lot of it leans on JJ McCarthy's play, believe it or not, and like what he turns out to be, because that will mask a lot of the flaws. And I mean, and as fans, In reality, though, the conversation we have is he still needs to hit on picks, though. Just because JJ McCarthy turns out to be good, that doesn't mean that you can just keep missing on fucking drafts, bro. Like, we need players. And that's just the truth, man. It's the harsh truth, but it is, like I just don't want to go into every season having to build a team off of free agency, off of 1-year deals. You know what I mean? Oh, let's go get a 1-year deal here, 1-year deal there. I would rather have players that we drafted that can come up in the ranks, and we call them quote unquote homegrown players. Like, I want to see some of those guys. We don't really have a lot to lean on, man. Justin Jefferson for sure, Christian Darrisaw, Jordan Addison, which ain't no telling what's gonna happen. That's up in the air. So we'll see what goes on there. But nah, man, shout out Crown, man. I see you in the building, man. Shout out my dog, man. Cause and effect, man. What's good with you, man? We praying for your cause. Keep going, my brother. We got you, man. Keep going, bro. Don't give up. You hear me? Like, for sure, man. Shout out OKC Vikes fan, man. I see you, man. Hey, they say Harmsy SKOL, brother. Yeah, we got Harmsy in the building, man. Let's go. So let's talk about this Ravens game, Harmsy. What do we got to do, man? Shout out Mitty.
The defensive line. Derrick Henry, and far as I know, Lamar Jackson is back.
Yep, he's back. He looked good against the Dolphins, but it was the Dolphins. You know what I mean? It was the Dolphins. So,
but the Vikings always play to the level of the opponent.
Yeah.
True. So they got to stop Derrick Henry. I'm not really concerned about any of the receivers. Bateman, he's the only one I'm really. Who is their number one receiver?
Zay Flowers, I would say. Oh. I would say Zay Flowers is their number one.
Well, it shows how worried I am about that.
Yeah, but, which he's decent. Isaiah Likely is really good. They're tight end. But like, I'm not really scared of the Ravens. I agree with you. Obviously, Derrick Henry is the obvious, and then also all of it to me is ground. All of it's ground, whether it's Derrick Henry or Lamar Jackson, ground. Like, same thing I thought about with going into the Eagles game when it came to Jalen Hurts. We cannot allow Lamar Jackson to convert, these 3rd and longs with his leg. Make him throw the ball. Make him be accurate on passes, which he can do, but at least make him do that. Don't allow him to get easy runs where he can just run out of bounds and gain 12 yards on a 3rd and 9.
And because of that, I don't expect to see, for many reasons, I don't expect to see any Ivan Pace Jr. There should be no reason he is on the field really at all.
Yeah.
Just because of Lamar Jackson and because of Derrick Henry. But I think this is a very winnable game. I'm not concerned about it. It's just exactly like what you said. You cannot let these big third downs them convert on big third downs.
Yeah.
And JJ has got to, I know he's got his interceptions, but they got some good defensive backs. I guess Jair Alexander was just traded though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's gone. And he spoke on that in his press conference too. JJ McCarthy talked on that. And they asked him, they said, like, so when did you switch your focus to the Ravens game? And he was like, the moment I got on the plane on the way back to Minnesota. And he's definitely media trained, bro. He's media trained really good. Like, whoever's his PR man, they really good. I ain't gonna lie, because that man know how to damn interview. You hear me? Like, his press conferences be crazy. Maybe it's just because I'm a fan, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna find it right here. Here, I'm gonna pull it up while we got Harmsy on. Let's go through and listen to it real quick. We'll react to it just for the people that maybe didn't get to watch it. Let's see what our boy said about him moving on to the Ravens.
To this next game.
I would say once we hit the plane, it was flush it. We got to move on, because that's one thing that I took from going from week 1 to week 2 for me personally. Obviously, it was a big emotional win, but you have to turn that page. You have to realize there's so many great challenges, so many great football teams in the horizon, and we have to make sure we're on it every single day. So that comes with it. Just flush it and worry about the next opponent.
Enjoy that win.
So right as he jumped on the plane, man, our boy flushed it. He flushed it, man. And I agree.
And I don't know where I saw it earlier today. Um, and I want to say it was Donovan Jackson who said it, but what JJ said in the huddle, it's like we're worried. It's this play right now. This is the play we're worried about.
Yeah.
Let's worry about this play, and then we'll worry about the play after that. And
Yeah.
that's just another, sign of his leadership that, he's got all the right words, and there is something special about him.
Yeah.
I wish I could exactly how it was worded, but it was very interesting.
Yeah. Nah, man. He's a damn what is he, man? Like
Dog in the street.
let's go, man. Like a dog in the street. You hear me? Like, man, that day is gonna be a classic. I said it almost, shout out to Ric Flair. Like, obviously, you cannot compare to Ric Flair. Ric Flair is obviously a legend, right? The Ric Flair button is what Vocal VIKE pretty much started off of. That was the first sound that I was like, I want a signature sound for us. And that was the sound that kind of got us cranked up. But man, that right there, I gotta enhance it a little bit, because the Ric Flair just hit a little different.
Give me 2 claps. Ric Flair.
We gotta enhance it. Maybe my website that I use will add that soundbite. But man, we gotta that dog in the street, man. It's a close second, man. That's a close second. We might retire to Ric Flair here soon. I don't know. We've been running it for 3 years, so we'll see. Shout out Jordan in the building, man. I see you. Shout out to Jordan, Mr. Pink. I see you, man. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in tonight too, man, with me and Harmsy. This is fire. If y'all got any questions y'all want to shoot at Harmsy to see his thoughts, man, drop it in the chat. He can see that. You can see the chat, right, Harmsy?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Harmsy can see the chat, man. So y'all just at Harmsy if you got any questions for him. I wanna break this news too while I got everybody in the building. Friday, the stream on Friday, I will have JJ McCarthy's QB coach on, man. Shout out to Greg Holcomb. I will have him on Friday. That will be at 6 p.m. That'll be 6 p.m. Central Time, so 7 o'clock Eastern. Make sure you're in the building. For the ones who are a member of the Discord, I gave you guys an opportunity to drop any kind of questions you have. Make them good. Any kind of questions, in-depth questions you have that you want me to ask, I will try to get to all of them. So drop it in the Discord, man, and I will do that if you're part of the Discord. If you ain't part of the Discord, tough luck. Join the Discord, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. That's what you got.
It's fun.
Yeah, but that interview is going to be lit, bro. It's going to be a classic, and y'all know I'm gonna be excited. I mean, because we're talking about somebody. I don't want to, obviously, release too much, and some people may have seen him on Purple Daily too. But like, he's known JJ McCarthy since he was 12 years old. Like, he's had JJ McCarthy under his wing since he was a 7th grader. So there's a lot that we gonna learn that night, bro. And I'm gonna ask some different questions than what Purple Daily and them. And shout out to them because that was a great episode. I went over there and watched that too, just to get some insight. So I can't wait, man. Let's go. I'm ready. Friday, man. Purple Papa got a question for you. He said, Harmsy, do you like special teams kick returner Price? And can he bust one Sunday? The price is right. You were high on Price.
I think if anyone who knows me, they know how much I love that dude. Yeah. Being at camp a few times, one of the biggest questions was who was going to be punt and kick returner. It definitely wasn't anyone who we expected, but he was intriguing, and that dude, he is 100% going to bust one this year.
Yeah,
and it is Thomas, man. He just ruined that. Like, I was so loud, everyone could have probably heard me, and then when I saw there was a flag. He every single run he does, he is ready. He knows it's there. It's waiting. He is going to do it, and it's going to be sooner rather than later. But
yeah.
I absolutely love Miles Price.
Yeah, no, that's a fact, man. I do too. I think he does the job that he's brought on this team to do really good. Like, really good. I don't think we could ask for any better than having Price back there, UDFA back there, doing his thing each and every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday, man. Shout out to Price, man. I think he has a bright future on this football team. Look, honestly, I don't see him playing receiver for the team at any point, but I think as far as special teams goes, he could be that guy like Marcus. Who do we have?
Sherrills.
He could be a guy like that where he's going to just And if it ever came down to emergency, okay, you got to throw him in at receiver or something, whatever, if there's a disaster game. But like he could be a guy that just sticks around for a long time, returning punts and kickoffs and shit, you know? I got a real quick too. I want to let's go back to the receiver deal real quick, and then we'll get on to Asante Samuels because I want to ask your thoughts on that, Harmsy. But like what that when you think about the receiver, right? Jalen Naylor. He's also, you know, his contract is also going to be up this offseason. Do you see a situation where the Minnesota Vikings, and I want the chat to get involved with this as well and answer this question, and how does this look to you guys? Where they allowed like Jordan Addison walks because we don't want to pay him, but then we bring back Jalen Naylor to be that wide receiver too. Like, how would you feel? And then moving, maybe Ty Felton finally gets to that 3, or we may have to draft another receiver. I don't know, but like, how would it look is what I'm asking. If we do let Addison walk out the door and go get his money somewhere, what does that look like? And I think he still will have one more year, actually. So I think Addison will still play with us next year. So it really will be the following year. Now he can hold out. He can be and hold out and say, I'm not playing on the last year of my contract like a lot of players do. But let's just say that happens, right? What do you think our wide receiver room will look like?
Not good. I like Naylor. But he is too inconsistent.
Yeah.
I mean, he's always injured, and you know when he shows up, But I don't want him as the number 2.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't think he's gonna get a big contract. Ultimately, I do think he's gonna be back. It's gonna be on a like a.
You're talking Addison?
No, Naylor.
Naylor, yeah, no, Naylor ain't gonna get a big contract at all.
No, and if anything, I do. If Addison, if anything happens, he's going to be traded next year.
Okay,
because that's what makes sense for that. But if he's gone, I mean, there is not a number 2 on this roster.
Yeah,
and so it's ultimately, I mean, I really want Addison back, and I think I'm speaking for a lot of people. Naylor and Ty Felton, I don't know enough about him.
But we do know that he drops a lot of footballs.
Yeah,
I mean, you've seen that in person, right, Hamzy? Like you've seen that in person.
And I just remember it's like I had just sat down and he was just like right in front, and it's just like right there. It's like, man, I just sat down and this is the first thing I see is just a horrible drop by Ty Felton.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy, like looking at him. It's like, man, that guy was a 3rd round pick, you know, and like a guy like Silas Bolden, who didn't even make the team, was looking better than him.
Shout out my guy, man.
You know,
I just think he was too small.
Yeah, I don't know, and you know, maybe Addison or Felton is the guy, but
yeah,
man, you know, if we do lose Addison, it could be. It could be scary.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean,
there's plenty of other people out there
when you talk about Addison, when you talk about Addison on the field, like his play, you cannot argue that this guy isn't dominant on the field and just isn't a bit like even Sunday on that jet sweep. You know what I mean? Like the way he literally stiff armed fucking your boy Hutch to the ground. Like the picture is out there where, I mean, Addison's a beast, bro, period. You know what I'm saying? He's a beast, man. He's a weapon. He's a beast. Like he would definitely do us better being in purple and gold than being in some other type color. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
The biggest thing with him is, you know, how many times, you know, when they're playing man, how many times is JJ, how many people do they have on him?
Yeah.
You know, so it's opening up Jordan Addison. Now they're like, oh, well, we have to, you know, how are we going to cover both of these guys?
Bro, did you see that first throw to him that JJ made in the end zone that he dropped, that Addison dropped? Bro, that was a ball, man. If that play happens again, Addison's coming down with that. Like that was there. Somebody posted the video. Do you know what I'm talking about, Harmsy?
Yeah.
Bro, that was a dot right there. You couldn't walk and place that ball any better. And I would love to see that play ran again because I guarantee you Addison comes down with that as a touchdown. That's 100% fact.
And even though he didn't catch it, it had me fired up because, McCarthy is wanting to get that, he wants to connect with him and
Yeah.
he wanted to do it early.
Yep.
He,
But
he's played with, because this would have been his first game playing with Addison.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
he's played with McCarthy or with Jefferson.
Yeah.
He's thrown him the ball. They're on the same page. Now just boom, let's just launch one to Addison. Yeah, he didn't catch it, but I don't know. It had me fired up still.
Yeah. Yeah. We gonna get one. We getting one this weekend right here. Like we're getting a bomb that Addison this weekend right here for a nice touchy, man. Facts. I feel it coming. A nice little touchy. I want to go over something Two Tone sent me. And it was posted all over Vikings Twitter too today, and it was the Ravens curse. Did you hear about that, Harmsy? The Ravens
No,
curse.
I'm not sure.
Okay,
I
so
don't think I heard anything about it.
okay, so this is the Ravens curse. For the ones in the building that don't know what this means, this is what it's all about. It's called the Ravens curse, right? So these are the years that we played the Ravens, and these are the outcomes. So 1998, the Vikings won, right, 38-28, and we went to the NFC Championship game that year. Okay. 2001, the Vikings lost, and the coach got fired that season. That was Dennis Green. That's when he got fired, right? 2005, we played the Ravens and lost 23-30. The coach got fired that year. That was Mike Tice. All right. 2009, the Vikings beat the Ravens 33-31. We went to the NFC Championship game. All right. 2013, we lost to the Ravens 26-29. The coach got fired. That was the year Les Frazier got fired. Leslie Frazier. And then 2017, the Vikings won. Guess what? The Vikings went to the NFC Championship game. 2021, the last time we played them, we lost in overtime. That was a great game. Matter of fact, we should have won this game, but we lost 31-34, and Mike Zimmer got fired. So the story is this. If we beat the Ravens, the history tells us that we go to the NFC Championship game that year. That's what history is telling us, going all the way back to 1998. And then it also tells us that if we lose against the Ravens, whoever's the head coach at the time that we lose gets fired at the end of the season. Now, I will say this. If we lose, I don't think Kevin O'Connell's not getting fired at the end of the season. I just don't see it.
Well, and that's the thing. So that means it's going to be a win and NFC Championship.
Let's go, man.
I mean, O'Connell's not going to get fired. He is not going to get fired. So NFC Championship it is.
I agree 100%. There's only one way. There's only one answer. We're gonna win, and we're going to the NFC Championship game, baby.
And it's totally possible. And
it really
is. It's not crazy to.
It's not crazy to talk like
this
that
team
right
out yet. It's
really
not at all.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, bro, we're 2-0 in the division right now. I mean, look, we're winning. We won the games that we if let's just say this. If we're going to be what are we 4-4 right now? If we're going to be 4-4, then this is the way you want to be 4-4. What I mean by that is winning your division games, being 2-0 in your division instead of being 0-2. Like I would have rather say we rather had beat the Bears and the Lions than to just beat the Steelers and the other team that we play. Who was the other AFC? I know we beat the Bengals, but did we play another AFC team? We beat the Browns though. We beat the Browns, but just pretty much that because we lost to the damn. Who did we lose to? The Eagles, which is NFC. We lost to the Falcons, NFC. Who else did we lose to, y'all? I can't remember who. Chargers. Let's just say that. There you go. So like the games we won, the Bears and the Lions game is a lot more important for us to win than the Chargers and the Steelers. Let's just say that, right? Like to be 4-4, this is the way you want to be 4-4. So I mean, we're just trying to paint some purple lining here, but it's the facts. It's the facts. We're winning the games that we need to win. So we right now we're sitting in a good spot. Now we do have to win a lot of games that are ahead of us. That's the facts. And I mean, that starts Sunday. We can't go with this win, lose. We got to win some games in a row, man. We got to stack some games, at least 3 games in a row. If we can win these next 3, I'll feel comfortable with maybe dropping one. But we have to stack at least 3 games in a row. Let's win 3 in a row. Give me 3 in a row, baby. We play the right. We already got one under our belt from one of the tougher opponents. We beat them, the Lions. The Ravens is going to be a tough game, but it's very winnable. Very. I mean, somebody was dropping it in the chat. Delton was dropping it in the chat. Somebody else was dropping it in the chat. Shout out to y'all. Shout out Rio. I see you. Shout out just a hold on. What is your just a Super Bowl Vike? Let's go. Shout out to you. Shout out Tyson. But they were talking about how the Ravens allow like they're like 28th in pass defense. 28th. All right. This team is not great on defense. When you think about the Ravens, you think defense because you think Ray Lewis, you think about all the players, and they do got Roquan Smith, who's a beast at linebacker. I mean, he's a true linebacker. Like he flies around, he lays the hat. They do have Kyle Hamilton, but they also allow a lot of chunk plays. They allow receivers to have their way out there, and we have 2 of the best. All right, so hey. I think this is a great matchup for us. I think we can go out there and definitely win this game, man. This is a winnable game. And then the Bears again. I mean, shit, we beat the Bears. We get to play them at home, too. The Bears, at any Sunday, man, I feel like the Bears can just go to shit. So, like, we can beat the Bears at the crib. We can get these next 2 games and win 3 in a row, Harmsy. How you feeling?
I feel great. You know, and, you know, if we would have lost against the Lions.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just glad we won for obvious reasons, but
yeah,
it like I said, it brought the locker room back together, and it's proof to everyone that this team can do it.
Yeah. Purple Papa asking a question. Harmsy, do you like Neighbors as the pick from Minnesota Vikings from this year's draft from South Carolina? Oh, he's talking about Nick Harbor.
Yeah. I saw that. I don't know much about him. But you know, wide receiver early is not something I want right now.
No, absolutely not. No, we won't go wide receiver early, but and I don't know if he might fall into the third, late second round. So he might, when we get into mock season, we'll do that. I think right now we got to focus on winning these games ahead of us. So my question is this to you. How do you feel about the Vikings not making any moves, man? Because I was about to get into that before I seen you in the building. And let's bring this up now. We'll bring up Asante. There's 2 players that I posted about the other day. Shout out Islander in the building. And Asante was not one of them, to be honest with you. But how do you feel about the whole Asante thing, him coming to visit us? Do you see this as a good pickup for the Minnesota Vikings? And my question would be, whose spot is he coming to take? Because from what I remember, Asante, he plays on the outside. So are they going to move Murphy maybe to the inside? Or I mean, I don't know. How do you feel about it?
Well, isn't that where Murphy was last year?
He's known to play. He's known to be able to play the nickel. So I know he's okay with playing it. I know he's comfortable there. And I think that's what would have to happen if we were to pick up Bro for sure. So, but do you think this is a good move?
I'm all for it. You know, I love Nudie, but I don't know how badly I want him out there. And Fabian Moreau,
no.
Fabian Moreau, he is what he is. You know, we know what he is. You know, I was very high on Okudah, but again, you know, he can't stay healthy. So why not? Who are the other options? Stephon Gilmore?
Stephon Gilmore, yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm taking Asante Samuel over.
We got Zamaya Vaughn. We got Zamaya Vaughn. Delton was texting me about this the other day, where he's like, you know, we have young players like Samaya Vaughn, Nudie, you know, but obviously Brian Flores and them don't believe if we make a move like this, then that means Brian Flores doesn't believe in Nudie as much as we believe in him. Shout out my boy Dylan in the building, man. I see you, man. You know, that's my thing. Like, cause I'm going to trust what the coaches show us. And if if they think that Nudi's a good player, well, then they wouldn't make this type of move. They would be like, no, we have Nudi, we have depth there, you know. So like us letting him come in for a visit tells me that okay, we definitely need some backup here just in case. Because if it come down to us having to throw Nudi or Vaughn out there, it ain't gonna look good, y'all. I see it at practice every day, like for real.
And that's the thing. Like, if this team wants to compete, and if they know that they can go out there and go all the way, they're not going to want to risk it with Zemayev or Nudie.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
they get someone out there who is, you know, who knows what they're doing. You know, that you don't have to, coach up a lot more.
yeah,
Well, so and to me, I'm all for it. I don't think there should be any reason anyone doesn't want him.
yeah,
Um, and then I was thinking, it's kind of like wondering, like, what kind of contract is he going to get? You know, coming off that injury, oh, he's not gonna get very much. You know, it's gonna be a 1 year prove a deal, but there's a lot of teams that want him, and I have a
yeah,
feeling there may be a bidding war for him. And even in that case, like, who cares? The
yeah,
Vikings have the money.
yeah,
Just go get him.
yeah.
Go
No,
get him.
hey, for sure. This is where I stand with it, Harmsy. Is I wouldn't be mad if we make the move and get him, right? Like it's like, okay, it's exciting. We got a veteran guy who's proven, who we know for a fact we can put out there like we can literally sign this guy Friday and he can play Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as he's that we know we can throw him out on the field instantly and he can produce at least somewhat for us. But I have another player in mind. Now I wanted Reek Woolen if the Seahawks were willing to trade. Obviously, they were smart enough to know like, hey, injuries kind of riddled them in the cornerback room, so they held on to him, even though Reek Woolen doesn't want to be in Seattle. At least that's what the reports are saying. But my backup plan is Justin Simmons. And Justin Simmons sitting out there as a free agent and nobody's even talking about him. I'm curious to know why, first of all, because it's hard for me to sit back and believe that there's no team out there out of 32 football teams that couldn't use a Justin Simmons. I mean, yes, is he a little older? Yeah, but he's not the oldest. There's multiple safeties that are older than Justin Simmons, and Justin Simmons is a ball hawking type safety that I believe would bring us benefit because he would come right in and take over for Theo Jackson. Hey, look, I know we were hyped about Theo Jackson. I know we were hyped about him, but I'm gonna tell you, man, this dude out there, man, is a wash for me. Now, maybe I got to go back and watch more. Maybe the reason we're not seeing him is because he's doing his job right, and that's why he's just not popping up, and that's why nobody's talking about him because hey, he's just handling his business. But I'm not seeing any splashes or pass breakups, tackles. I'm just not seeing anything from Theo. But he's played the most snaps on the defense, which is hard to believe. Think about that. Theo Jackson has played the most snaps out of any defender on our defense this year, and have you seen anything that made you, oh, there's Theo. There's 25. Or what is he, 26? No,
26.
like, I just don't know, man. I don't know. I might be bugging, but I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I like him better than Jay Ward.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to be positive.
Yeah.
But
But,
again,
but don't you
it's
think Justin Simmons would be a veteran presence? Do you not look at that as maybe a little bit of him and Harry together? I mean, if you're gonna have two older guys out, if you're gonna have some older safeties, might as well have two of them. You know what I'm saying? Might as well have two wise guys out there. Shit, why not? You know what I mean?
right now. It's like I wanted Woolen really bad. He
Yeah,
was on top of my list of that I really wanted to trade for. I knew. I
yeah,
mean, why the Seahawks weren't going to trade him to Minnesota?
yeah,
And that's just because like the Seahawks are a team, they know they're legit. Why would they
right.
want to give a player like that to another team in the NFC that's
Gonna
could
challenge
be
them.
pretty legit?
Yep, yep,
So as badly as I wanted him, I knew it wasn't going to happen. And right
yeah,
now, Simmons, this we definitely need another defensive back of some sort. I
yeah,
just we have at corner we have Rogers, Murphy, McLaughlin. Okuda's always injured, so I'm not counting him.
Kuda, man, he disappointed me, man. I don't even
And
talk about
Fabian
him.
Moreau, like, come on, if this team wants to go like make a playoff run, like that's what we're gonna go into this with. And then
Yeah,
Jay Ward, I don't know. See, and that's why I'm all for Asante Samuel. I've all been about him. And right, I think it's ultimately going to go down to where he's going to play the most at. Because if he wants a big contract, he's going to have to play.
yeah,
It's going to be a prove it year for him. So I don't know where's he going to get more playing time, Minnesota or Green Bay? And I think
yeah,
Carolina is where he was at today. Like, yeah,
yeah,
he probably that's ultimate would be where he'd get the most playing time. But if he wants to win, he's not going to go there. So
yeah,
where's he going to get more playing time, Minnesota or Green Bay?
yeah. Man, we definitely got some stuff to be looking at here in the next 48 hours, man. Friday is going to be a big day. We'll see what happens, man. I know a lot of Vikings fans are pushing for it, and like again, I'll be okay if we get them. I think it won't do anything but help us if we do get them. You know what I mean? Like I'm just worried about the injury, and this is a perfect type of situation for Kwesi. Kwesi loves these guys that are coming off an injury to where they damn near can't play football, but they say that they got cleared by a doctor. It might be they friend doctor done said, nah, he good. You know what I mean? He's decent. He can play. And we like to go after them guys. I'm gonna tell you right now. One tweak of the back, Asante Samuel gonna be out for another 6 months. You know what I mean? We might get 1 or 2 games. That's my fear. That is my fear, right? Because when you're talking about a back injury like that, man, I don't know, man. That shit tough, man. I don't know. I'm a little sketch, man. I'm a little sketch. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just overreacting. Look at these game preview picks. NFL they did not learn all of these guys. Wolf, Adam Rank, which we know he's never gonna pick the Vikings, so he don't count. Grant, Brooks, Patra, whoever, Shook, all these people, man. MJD picking against the Minnesota Vikings. Once again, all of these people. The only one is Jeremiah, man. Last time Jeremiah was the only one who picked us, we won. I forget what game it was, but there was a game like last year where everybody picked against us and Jeremiah picked us and we won. And I remember dissing everybody else on the list and saying, Jeremiah, you the only one we rock with. You feel me? Shout out Jeremiah, man, because he be knowing what's up, man. You know what I mean? He know real Vikings ball.
Who
He said your
Daniel
friendly
Jeremiah
neighborhood doctor. Huh?
or what? Daniel Jeremiah or Jeremiah Searles? I can't see
No, it's
who.
Daniel. Yeah, Daniel.
Daniel. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, he picks the Vikings usually. He usually goes against the grain for us. Like when the whole panel picks, the opponent, he usually is like, "Hey, y'all sleeping on the Vikes, man." Like he'll usually talk about it like, "Y'all sleeping, man. I'm telling you, they well coached. They got this, they got that. I feel like the Vikes, they at home." Like he usually gives us props. A lot of people sleep on us, man. You know the deal.
I
You
feel
know how
like
they do us.
his name was coming up a few years ago as a potential general manager. Am I crazy or what? Or wasn't that a
I think
thing?
you're right. I think you're right. Yeah.
That his
I
name was
think
floating around a lot. I think it was the year, when we were looking for a GM.
yeah.
Maybe
No,
I'm
you're right.
crazy, but
You're right. I know. I remember. I remember that too for sure. Hey, you know what's crazy to think about is do you know that Justin Jefferson has 2 touchdowns this season, and guess what? They're both from number 9. The JJ to JJ connection is about to get real, ladies and gentlemen. The only time Justin Jefferson catches touchdowns now is when our boy JJ McCarthy is throwing him the rock. Period. All right. That's just what it is. We ain't lying. That's the facts. It's straight up. It's the facts, man. Shout out Lone Wolf. He said, "We love you, rap, man." Shout out to you, man. I love you too, man. Shout out everybody in the building tonight, man. This is a great crowd here. We got me and Harmsy talking some damn Vikings ball, man. Who do you see as the X factor for this game, Harmsy? Like, who do you see stepping up and being the guy for Sunday?
obviously this is obvious. It's McCarthy.
Let's go.
I mean, hands down. It's McCarthy.
Yeah.
And I think he is still fired up, and he's just going to keep rolling.
Yeah. What are your expectations for him though? Like what are like stat line? Give me a little stat line. What you got?
You know, he's going to throw. Let's go 17 of 26.
Okay. I like that.
254 yards.
254. Okay. Okay.
254.
Talk to me.
And
Talk to
I'm
me.
going to go crazy. I'm going to go crazy here.
Go crazy
He's going to
then.
throw two touchdown passes, and that motherfucker is going to run one in again.
Let's go.
He's going to do it.
Let's go.
He did it versus the Bears. He did it versus the Lions. He's going to do it versus the Ravens.
Hey, no, that's a fact. And you know what I love about him too on his press conference that he did today? His acknowledgement of his legs. Like he acknowledged it. He's like, yo, he talked about it today in his press conference about how like, yeah, you know, just knowing and other teams knowing that I can use my legs like on that crucial third down, being able to use my legs. He knows, bro. He's always aware. I like it about him because he's aware and he knows like if there's an opportunity, he's going to take it with his feet. And I can, like you said, I agree. I think that he's going to have a ton of rushing touchdowns in his career. His career is going to be filled with rushing touchdowns, man. Like because he's a smart runner too. If you notice, the couple times he runs in the few times he did run in the red zone, he scores a touchdown. You know, I know he had the one third down call, which was a stupid play call, in my opinion, from Kevin O'Connell, where he rolled out to the left. And I think it looked like it was a design run. It looked like it was supposed to be like a QB, like
to Jordan Mason, it looked like, yeah, he went the wrong way.
Yeah, like I don't know. That play just looked weird. That play looked weird.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was like a QB boot, like a run, an actual run play, because all the receivers went to the right and JJ was supposed to like kind of just roll to the left and maybe be wide open over there, but it didn't work that way. Obviously,
I definitely don't think. Yeah, that there's no way that's the way that one was drawn up.
Yeah, that shit looked bad. You know, and that's another thing.
If it was drawn up that way, then
yeah. That's another thing too. We did see a lot of like to talk about some of the real right now is it seemed like there was a lot of miscues out there, like more than there should have been, right? Like we're seeing there because not even just that play, bro. There was plays in the middle of the game where Jordan Mason and McCarthy were not on the same timing. The ball got fumbled one time. I remember that on a bad snap. The end of the game right before the dagger throw. That was a miscue. I feel like there was like 4 or 5 miscues in that game where it wasn't on point. You feel me? And that's something that, we don't want to be too hard on JJ McCarthy, but he's the quarterback. He has to take the blame for this because you have to make sure your team hears you in that huddle. And, the word is there's certain things that he's saying that they're not being able to hear him. And he needs to make sure he's communicating that, especially when he's checking at the line. Everybody has to be on the same page. Everybody. So those are things, and I don't want to be too hard on them, but like those are things that if you're going to be the leader, you're going to be the quarterback, man, you have to make sure you're communicating that, and we're going to give him time on that because he's young. It's his 3rd football game. It was a loud environment on Ford Field. They're in a dome is what you want to call it. It's indoors. So we'll give him a little bit of grace, but there were way too many miscued plays during that game, Harbs. I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of mishaps.
Oh, I want everyone to help me out with something.
Yeah.
I was very, very, very. My biggest disappointment about no trades was I wanted Jackson Powers Johnson so bad.
Mm-hmm.
That I wanted him in the draft. I love that dude.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like Blake Brandel at center. Someone please tell me why not to be worried about Blake Brandel at center.
Yeah.
I do not. I would much rather have Juergens out there at center over Brandel.
Yeah. I mean, look, I did a video when we first put Brandel in at center and said, hey, look, man, this might be his calling. And a lot of that was just based off of the man done played every other position. Shit, let's check center off the box. And there's no telling. Maybe he becomes a good one. I don't know. but there are things I think you can do better than Brandel at center. So that's that. But at least he tried it. I respect him, right? I think it's hard not to like or respect the just the courage of Blake Brandel being able to get thrown out there and play guard, play tackle, play center. I mean, they're asking a lot from a guy, man, to be honest with you. So for that, it's hard for me to really criticize him too much. And Lone Wolf got a point. He didn't allow
I
any
did see that.
pressures.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't allow any pressure. So he didn't have a horrible game, but I get your point with the Jackson Power. I like Jackson too. Coming out of Oregon, he was a beast, bro. Like he was the Oregon kid, right? I believe he was the Oregon kid.
Yes.
He's yeah. I mean, I would have loved to have him as center because he's a dog. I mean, this dude he's one of those. He's mean. He goes out. He's like a young version of Ryan Kelly. To be honest with you, he's like the young version. You know what I mean? Like just a mean motherfucker ready to just go lay the hat. But I think right now, man, Jurgens, I don't know what's up with him. Is he healthy?
Well, he's been injured, and I thought, you know, Ryan Kelly would be a one and done, and it would be Jurgens,
Yeah,
but he's unfortunately, you know,
he's injured.
been injured, and when
Yeah,
he has played, he really hasn't been that good. So, you know, Brandel is probably better. I just want Jurgens because I have high hopes for him.
yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know. I think Brandel is like, believe it or not, Harmsy, Brandel's playing better than Jurgen. Brandel looks better, man. He does. I mean, shit, I gotta admit, Brandel looks better than goddamn Bradbury half the time already. And this is the thing. We're talking about a guy who this is only his fourth game at center, third game at center, fourth game at center. So like the more reps he gets, he could even get better at center because, you know, now he's having to hike the ball and block his assignment, you know, at center. I think that's why centers to me are super important, and they have to also direct traffic with their counterparts on the line. So I think it's something where Brandel, we got to just give him time. I think the more reps he gets under his belt, the better he can get too. I don't see him getting worse. I think he'll just get better the more he does it. So, I mean, I'm not opposed to keeping Brandel out there. I think until he actually shows us that it was one thing to allow pressures when we played the Eagles, right? When he had to go up against Jalen Carter and them boys and Jordan Davis. It's like, all right, you know, it's your second game at center. You're going up against like two of the best dude. They beast in the middle. Like, all right, bro, we're not gonna hold you to it. You just try to hold it down, bro. Just don't over snap over the head and don't do no stupid shit with the snaps. But if you allow a pressure or two, man, we get it, right? But like when he's going up against these regular teams that don't really have that, I mean, he's holding it down, bro. Like it takes a guy like Jalen Carter to really expose a Blake Brandel right now, at least, you know. And I don't know who the Ravens really have, but I don't know anybody in the middle of their line that
They do have that.
about.
Oh, I can't think of his name.
In the middle of the line?
Defensive tackle. Oh, he has oh man.
Yeah, drop it in the chat, y'all.
He just got paid.
Yeah, who's their
it's a weird name. I can't even pronounce it, even if I would think of it.
Yeah. He's but I get your point too, Harms, you know, like, I mean, should you just leave it at Brandel and just you know, ignore the center spot? No. I don't think you should. I think you should hold on to Brandel as a guy. First of all, I believe Brandel earned a contract though from what he's already done. Like being able to get thrown in at center, he's a guy what you call valuable, man, in my opinion. Like that's a guy you keep on the team because he is no matter what injury happens along that line, Brandel can go and fill in. So like, and that's proven now that he's checked center off his box and has played a couple games and got him under his belt. You got to keep Brandel on this football team. He deserves a contract. I don't know what that contract looks like. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn as long as it's not something asinine. I'm good. Like keep him, pay him what he's worth, whatever that market may look like at the moment, and keep that guy on this damn football team. But also try to look for another center, a guy that we can develop, you know?
And that's the thing. There definitely has to be a guy that is brought in as the starting center. Yeah, Matabuki. Yeah.
Yeah, Matabuke. Yeah.
That's who it is.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, hey, Blake Brandel has a little challenge. We'll see what he does. You know, hey, if he can hold Jalen Carter them to a little bit, man, I think he can rock with Matabuke, man. He can get him. He can get him damn there. Brandel is the size prototype that the Vikings want in the middle. No, that's a fact. He's built like the center we actually have been looking for, though, because we've had these smaller like Brandel, Bradbury and Jurgens too. Jurgens is even on a little bit smaller side. Like these guys are smaller. Brandel's big as shit. Like he ain't supposed to be no center that big. I ain't gonna lie, but hey, he's nimble. He's nimble, my boy. When you watch the 22, man, Brandel be moving, man. Brandel got some good footwork and shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like the more reps, man, the merrier for him, in my opinion. And I'm ready to watch the journey. I'm here for the journey, though. You know, Harmsy, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm ready to watch the Blake Brandel journey. If he finishes out the season at center, because I don't see Ryan Kelly coming back.
I did not know that, Dalton.
What happened?
He's on injured reserve.
Oh, he's on injury. Oh, he is.
I did not know that. Well,
even better. Let's go. We ain't even got to worry about that dude.
I mean, you guys definitely made me feel better about Brandel, and I don't know why, but I just have not been excited about that. But you know, hey, I'm all right with being wrong about things.
Hey, no, it'd be like that, bro. I'm like that all the time, man. I'll sit here and talk about it, and people, hey, the community in the chat be like, rap, but this, that, and the third. And then I think about it, I'm like, all right. I think it's because maybe I was focused on another part of the football field. You know what I mean? I'm focused on other. It's hard to focus on every single position. Like when you watching the games on Sunday and trying to evaluate and just look at the team and shit. It's like, yo, I'm right now. Obviously, everybody's attention is on 9. You know what I mean? Everybody's attention on 9. Only time you're looking at the offensive line is if he gets sacked. Then you're trying to figure out how the hell did y'all let this happen? All right, who on that line let this shit happen? And that's when you start evaluating it. But right now, it's 9, and it should be 9. It should be 9. That's what everybody should be watching right now because our future lays on this guy's shoulder to play, man. We need him to ball out. Let's see if there's any other fun news real quick, Hamzy, man, to touch on. So you seen this, right? You seen that he joined Patrick Mahomes and Dan Marino as the only quarterback drafted in the first round to win 2 road divisional games over his first 3 career starts. Oh, did Harmsy get kicked out? Hold on. There you go. You back in there?
Yeah, it froze up.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I didn't hear what you said. If I heard what?
Did you hear about the statistic where JJ McCarthy joined Dan Marino and Patrick Mahomes as the only quarterback drafted in the first round to win 2 divisional road games over his first 3 starts?
See that. I did see that.
All right, perfect. Let's go. I'm hyped about that. Hey, what do you got the score being though? How many points you think this offense can put up on Sunday, Harmsy?
27-20 Vikings.
27-20. Okay. All
that's
right.
Two,
no,
that's 2 passing touchdowns. That's a rushing touchdown and 2 field goals.
Here's your boy. There's your boy, man. Jackson, the Vikings.
I'm really butthurt about that. I think that's what a lot of with Brandel. I think it was more so I let my feelings speak there because I wanted Powers so bad. So, oh man.
So
and
are you an Oregon fan?
No, I just like that dude. He's a beast. I liked him in the draft. But I couldn't believe that he fell to the second round. I don't remember where we picked at that year. Or no, that was because he was young. He's only like 22 right now.
Yeah, he's young.
But I wanted that guy, and I thought it was crazy that his name was even coming up in any trade rumors. But he's also on the Raiders, so that's probably why.
JJ has an alter ego that he calls 9. Yeah. People are gonna be like, man, y'all got a weird ass quarterback, man. I ain't gonna lie though. They're gonna be like, man, y'all quarterback weird, man. He on demon time, man. It is what it is, man.
Since you're looking for news, I did see something about the trade deadline. I don't know where I saw it, but it was about the Wilfs not allowing Kwesi to spend any money via trades because of the amount of money that was invested in free agency.
Wow.
I don't know if anyone else saw that.
Let's see. Hold on, because I seen a picture of Quasi. Let's see if TPP. If that is the case, TPP would have.
And I now that you say, I'm pretty sure that is where I saw it.
Yeah, because if it was, they would have posted something like that. So let's see. That would be crazy though if that's true. That, I mean, to me, that's bullshit. If you got the bread, you got to make a move. I mean, look at what, bro. That Sauce trade was crazy, bro. Crazy.
But even Woolen and Powers Johnson are on their rookie contracts. So, but yeah, and maybe it was in regards to someone like Sauce Gardner, because he just re-signed 4 years, 120 million.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the season. So
like
I can
I'm all about like F the picks and stuff, but like,
well, yeah, now because the chances of those picks hitting.
Yeah, but two what they gave up 2 first-round picks for Sauce though, and you
I would have
gotta
done
pay
that in a
that
heartbeat.
contract. You would have?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Because they're gonna both picks are gonna be 32.
Yeah, you got a point.
You were quiet there for a little while.
You got a point. You got a point.
Yeah, they're gonna be like basically early second
point.
round picks.
Yeah, you got a point. Nah, I can ride with it then. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We should have gone all in. I'm gonna tell you. All right, I don't think there's anything else exciting, but like, no, let's talk about that. I would have went all in then. You know what I mean? I'd have went all in. I love Sauce. Obviously, I'm a fan of Sauce Gardner. I think Sauce Gardner is I don't think he was the problem in New York, obviously. But obviously, the writing is on the wall. New York has obviously different plans. They're in rebuild. This is what you call rebuild. They had what you call a fire sale. When you see everybody talking about which team's going to have a fire sale, what you saw in New York, that is what that was called. They traded 2 of their best players on that team, if not 2 of the best players. When you're talking about
at
Quentin
the position,
Williams, yeah, Quentin Williams and Sauce, like, bro, like, I mean, god damn, you just ripped the core of your team apart and said, we about to gut this house. And if there was anybody else that was that could bring that type of value first round pick wise, they would have probably let them go too. Everybody else, they probably looked at and was like, we're not going to get a first for him, so you might as well just keep him. We're looking for first. They were trying to stack them first round picks up because that's how you build the team the fastest, in my opinion. You just, because think about it, they have, I believe, they in the next 2 years, they have, I think I was listening to something this morning where they have like 7 or 8 picks within the next 2 years that are in the first and second round. Bro, that is a lot of players. That's a lot of players, man. They have a ton of picks that are going to be picked within round 1 and round 2 in the next 2 years, man. We talking 2028 Jets might hit a little different. I'm going to tell you that right now.
And you know why it is that way? You know why they got all those picks? You know who they have in their front office?
Who is it? Who they got in their front office?
It's not their GM, but I'm pretty sure Rick Spielman is there.
Oh, Rick Spielman? I was thinking Rick Spielman might have took that which GM got fired of Miami.
Am I wrong? I really want to think
I don't think Rick Spielman has a job yet. No, I don't think he's
not the general manager, but I know he's in someone's front office, and I really want to say it's the Jets.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
I think it may. I thought it may be. For some reason, I'm hearing Jaguars or something. I'm hearing.
Well,
Jaguars,
he was right after he went to the Jaguars.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think he stayed there.
Okay. I was thinking, no, Miami, not a Miami fired their GM. I was thinking that may be a door open for Rick, but I don't think people rot with Rick anymore, man. Like, but he does have a, like, when you look at the way he did shit, we might have not have liked it because he would, you know, obviously accumulate a lot of late picks. But we got to be honest, when we look at the team now, his last couple years, bro, like the players that we have that are producing that we all root for, these are Rick Spielman guys. That's the reality, though. Like, honestly, you talked about it earlier. I mean, Christian Darrisaw, Justin Jefferson, Harrison Smith. These are guys that Rick Spielman and them boys brought, man. Like, for real. These are them guys, man. So, yeah, it's
that whole Darrisaw thing was pissing me off. Like, that was fact that because he traded down what twice, and Darisaw was on the board both times. Like, what in the world? Just pick Darisaw,
Yeah.
and somehow he made it work. It's just mind blowing.
Yeah. He made it work. Shout out Dylan in the building, man. He said he's a special advisor for the Jets. Shout out my
Yeah,
broski,
see, I
man.
thought I saw that he was there.
Yeah, you on point. Yep. Saw
He
skinny. Let's
drafted
be
Mike
honest.
Hughes over Lamar Jackson. Well, I mean, that's he also drafted Jeff Gladney over Antoine Whitfield.
R.I.P. to Jeff Gladney, but yes.
It's that's one thing I always just try to. Yeah, we could have had this guy,
he whiffed
but
a lot. Yeah, he whiffed a lot. But I think every year we can go and say that though. Like let's be real. I think when it comes to drafting, every year you could say, well, we could have had this dude. The team that picks after you or 5 picks after you is gonna may hit, and then you're like, oh, we could have had this guy. I think that the Kyle Hamilton one though was the obvious that I think most Vikings fans were like saying, oh, okay, we know who we're getting. Like when we were on the clock, I think 90% of Vikings fans were like, I bet we got Kyle Hamilton. Let's go. This motherfucker on the clock. Like nobody picked him. And then we saw the news and it's like, yo, wait a minute. But like, for example, the Lamar Jackson, like saying we picked Mike Hughes over Lamar. At the moment, nobody's really thinking that. Like nobody was really like, oh, Lamar Jackson's on the clock while the Vikings were picking and saying, oh, we're about to get Lamar. We say that now, years out after Lamar wins a couple MVPs. Then it's like, yeah, we could have had Lamar over so and so. But like
not
the
only
Kyle
that,
Hamilton shit was too obvious, bro.
Mike Hughes wasn't even a good pick. It doesn't matter who we could have had over that. He was just a bad pick.
Agreed.
And if Spielman was the general manager, Kyle Hamilton would be a Viking. Because he even said that it's a no-brainer that the Vikings take Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, Kyle Hamilton would have been a Viking. And he would have been great in purple and gold to root for years and years, man. What? But it's all good. We got to see him this Sunday. It lines up perfect, man. We're going to dominate his ass this Sunday. He about to run into JJ McCarthy, man, and the boys. Let's go. Hey, Harmsy, man, before we get up out of here, man, you want to lead the people with anything, man? We'll get something else set up too, man. Believe that, man. I love having you on, man. It's always a pleasure talking ball with you. I'm glad you're tapping tonight. Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, man, you want to leave us with anything before you get up out of here? Give us some hope, man. Tell us, man. Give us some hope.
I've already given the hope. I feel great about this game.
Yeah, me too.
If we had a loss against the Lions, I probably wouldn't have come on right now. Not just because all it would have been would just be me bitching and bitching and bitching.
Yeah,
and people don't want to hear that. And I mean, that win really, again, it changed this locker room. JJ's fired up. Addison's fired up. Everyone is. Yeah. It is going to be a fun game. It's home. The crowd's going to be fired up. Yeah. It's going to be a wild one.
Is it a 1 o'clock game?
Yes.
It's 12 o'clock. I guess noon o'clock.
Yeah. Yep.
Noon. I'm about to say noon o'clock. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
All right, perfect, man. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm 100% behind you, man. I'm riding. I'm lit. I'm happy. I think we reset the season. It's a new beginning. I posted that before the Lions game. I said today is a new beginning for the Minnesota Vikings. We got our quarterback back. This is an evaluation process. We're able to see if our team really has it, man. We're healthy on defense. Let's go see what the Vikings actually look like, and they showed us what they actually look like. So now, when we got the Vikings that we know how they actually look like, there's not many teams that can fuck with us, period. That's just what it is, man. That's how we rocking right now. So Sunday's going to be a hell of a ball game, in my opinion. And we also got to remember, too, Harmsy, the Ravens are a 3-win football team. Let's not act like the Ravens out here busting, cracking shit down, bro. These boys won 3 football games, man. They might be 4 now. They might be 4-5. So I know they were 2-5 when I seen them play last time on I think that was Thursday night. They were only like 2-5, so they may only won 3. So I don't know. Somebody drop it. They ain't got more than 5 wins. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So let's not act like we about to play some superior damn football team. They know how to lose, and they know how to lose good. And we gonna hand them an ass whooping, man. Let's go.
There may be some growing pains again with McCarthy. There may be another interception, but
yeah,
it's gonna happen.
Okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Like if you're going into Listen, guys, if we're going to go into any of these next 9 games thinking that JJ McCarthy is going to be prime Patrick or prime Tom, don't watch the game, bruh. because like just don't watch the game because you're gonna piss yourself off. Just don't do it. Go in with real expectations. All right. Look for the good. We saw good, like even last game, Harmsy, with the Lions game, right? Like there was a lot of bad you can take away from that game too. If we're really like, if me and you wanted to sit here tonight and really evaluate the game with JJ McCarthy, we can say, bro, he can do this, that, and the third a lot better before he gets to that next level, right? But like when you look at the throw on third down to seal the deal, bro, that is an elite back shoulder throw. That is an elite back shoulder throw. I mean, those are throws that 10-year veterans are making. I'm talking the Aaron Rodgers of the world, man. The Tom Brady's in his prime. That type of throw, Tom Brady even told you that. Don't listen. Don't take it from me or Harmsy. Take it from the GOAT himself. Why you think he gave him the LFG award? Man, that was an elite throw to throw the no pun intended, but he threw it to nail it to put the nail in the coffin. You know what I'm saying, man? Let's go. You know? If you ain't excited about that, I don't know what to tell you, man. For real. I don't know what to tell you. But let's go, Harmsy, man.
I'm all smiles.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah, man. Shit, it's lit, man. I mean, shoot, bro. Man, hey, Sal Dog. Hey, Sal Dog. Shout out to D.O. Double in the building. Hey, D.O. Double, man. Hey, look, how many games? I got to say this, Sal, real quick. How many games do we need before I get my JJ jersey, brother? I'm just saying, man. Hey, look, man, I want that real home jersey, man. Shout out my SKOL, bro. He got me the classic one, but I want that home one. The just the regular home purple. Hey, let me know, man, how many games we need. That we got one more game this weekend before you realize that that's our boy and he like that for real, man. I need that. He said all of them. All right, cool. 9 games. All right, cool. All right, 9 more games. All right, Harmsy, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you, brother, as always.
Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely, man. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right,
we'll talk soon.
All right, brother. Shout out my guy, man. Shout out Harmsy in the building, man. Let's give Harmsy a round of applause, man. Let's give Harmsy a round of applause. Look, a couple things before I go. Make sure you go and comment on the Purple Lottery. The Purple Lottery post is out, presented by Casino Tiers. It is out. The question for the Purple Lottery this week, I want to give away shirts. And I know I said I was going to give away 2 of them on the post-game live. Y'all got to remind me, man. I always forget. And I know my boy 1010 reached out to me and was like, yo, who we giving the shirts to this week? And I gotta really pick a winner. But I'm going to wait. I want to give away a couple. This is the thing. On the Purple Lottery, the question of the week is, all right, how many yards will the Vikings defense hold Lamar Jackson to? How many total yards? FTR week, man. FTR. You already know what time it is. Go over there, comment on it on the community tab. Don't put it in here. You can put it on here, but it ain't going to count. Go over there and comment on the community tab. Comment under there. If you get it correct, you win a Casino Tiers / Purple Gang collab shirt, man. So go over there and do that for sure. And then Friday, don't forget, we got JJ McCarthy's QB coach coming on to tap in with your boy, man. If you're in the Discord, drop some questions you want me to ask, and I will definitely try to get them asked to the coach himself. And yeah, man, we'll see you, man. We'll see you then. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all. And holla at your boy.